of Charlotte. It's where all the restaurants are.
We'll see what happens in about 10 minutes. Again, we appreciate you guys watching the Fox News Now stream, where we stream live events from all over the U.S. Monday through Friday on our YouTube channel here. You can see. And if you want, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. If you want to see videos like this in your feed every day, we'll continue to stay on this video. Again, this all started because 3 days ago a black man was shot and killed by police there in Charlotte, North Carolina. The officer who shot him is also African American, and he has been put on paid administrative leave as procedure. The crowds tonight were asking the police to release the video so they can see what really happened, because the family is saying that he did not have a gun on him, that he just had a book. Or the police are saying, no, he had a gun on him, he posed a threat. So now the people are asking the police to release the video. Police are saying they do not want to release the video right now as they are still investigating what happened. Again, we appreciate you guys watching the Fox News Now stream. I'm going to switch over to what it looks like better video for you guys.
Ladder 81 alarm.
Ladder 81.
You can put us available. Medics here with the patients, and the medical director's on his way over here. We're going to remain with them, but you can put us available.
Ladder 81, copy.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
You got yourself a chance.
Oh, let me tell you, it's been every night.
I mean, yeah.
It's every night. It's like, just because what I'm black, you think Tuesday night it was in my face. What side are you on? What side are you on? How are they getting these people off the street?
I don't know. I haven't been able to get a good answer to that question. A lot of them I'm not sure even know.
I did understand that if you were at work, you were
Well, I guess
at work.
they're working.
Again, I put that timer up again in the upper right-hand corner. This is how much time they have left until they have to go home. About 7 more minutes.
Cornelius Fire, Huntersville Fire Station 2, report of a commercial fire alarm, 8731 Westmoreland Lake Drive. 8731 Westmoreland Lake Drive, Pro Source, cross streets of Wellington View Alley and Rosalind Glen Road. Responding units, Main County Fire Dispatch, timeout 2353.
Looks like police are on bikes there, just out making sure that people are going home.
With the crowd, we stay with
About 6 minutes and 45 seconds until that curfew is set there in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hello.
I appreciate you guys watching. I am reading all of your comments right now as they come in on the live chat on our YouTube page. Again, you're watching the Fox News Now stream.
This is 274.
Hunters 1s and 2s en route.
Hunters 1 and 274. 4 en route. 974.
Can't really hear much out there right now. Definitely a lot less violent than it was last night, but police do not leave the area until every last person has gone home. We'll see how the crowds react tonight to this curfew. We don't know if we'll see people getting arrested. We're not really sure what's going to happen, but again, we've got 5 minutes and 25 seconds until that curfew is set in stone there at Charlotte, North Carolina.
Fire 44.
Brandon says, I hope everyone gets home okay tonight. Brandon, you're right. Hopefully this is much more safe than last night. Last night, one protester was actually shot and killed there by another civilian on the ground. So tonight, they have taken extra precaution to make sure that people go home. That's why they've set the curfew. They've called in the National Guard, the Highway State Patrol.
Continue in non-emergency. Cancel the remainder of the box.
Truck 4, copy direct.
Hunters 1s and 2s in service.
10-4. I'll show Huntersville engine service and Cornelius in service with the exception of engine 2.
And those are some live aerials. You can see there's still a lot of people out right now. Let me switch the video, or actually this is okay for right now. So yeah, you can see all the people that are still out there. We also have a video of the ground where you can see people walking. I'm going to see which one is better to take for you guys. Again, 3 minutes left on the clock until that midnight curfew is set there in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Two's on the scene. 2-story family dwelling, nothing shown from outside.
Cornelius engine 2, 10-4.
I'm going to switch the video for you guys on the ground. This looks like it could be better video. Well, I thought that was better video, but let me switch back for you guys. Sorry about that. Again, you can't really hear anything on this video because it's from the chopper, but
everything 10-4 with the homeowner. Cornelius is clear.
We're looking at all the live feeds here of different angles on the ground and in the air there at Charlotte. You can see how many people are still out on the streets right now. 50 seconds to go. Obviously, they're not going to be able to get home in time for this curfew, so we're not sure what could happen. We appreciate you guys watching. This is the Fox News Now stream. If you want, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. That way you can see videos like this every day. We stream live from all the events that are happening around the world, including the Hillary Clinton and the Donald Trump rallies, fires, car chases, anything that is happening, including the protests tonight. And we appreciate you guys commenting on the live chat right now. I am reading your comments. Thank you for the people that are saying they subscribed. Okay, 0 seconds on the clock. The curfew is now set in.
No, and you know, yeah, social media is popular, but a lot of the folks out here are on Facebook Live.
I took it off because obviously the countdown is done. That curfew is now set. It is midnight there. Looks like a reporter is going to go live soon. I will go to him as soon as he starts talking.
Alarm 14, you call?
It's going to be interesting because I don't know how word of mouth.
Harmon right in with Medic Presley, Maine. 10-4, 14.
Curfew in 2 hours, guys. Curfew in 2 hours. So that was his way of saying the word. How much of it did he get around? I have no idea.
Here, let's go around him.
What's going on? Possible one shot, not sure. Third party calling.
Team 29 copy, thank you.
Yeah. Good, Linda. How are you?
Organizers who said that he was trying to encourage people to go back home after this, but it's unclear if people are going home right now or if they plan on staying out here for a while. But after the incident that happened on 277 where people went out into the road, it looked like they were going home. That's what the protest organizers said they believed was going on, but that's not what happened. It seems like they regrouped and are coming through here again. and you can see it just escalated. We had some person that just threw water on us, and so it was peaceful, and we're going to send it back to you guys.
SU12, MDA, Baker Drive and Tybola Road. On F, Foxtrot. SU12, MDA, Baker Drive and Tybola Road. On F, Foxtrot.
As I said, it seems to be still staying peaceful.
Apologize.
No, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Well, you guys just saw it look like one of the reporters actually got water thrown on her during her live shot there. You got to give it to the reporters and the police officers that are out there right now trying to protect the community. A lot of the reporters that I saw yesterday were getting tear gas in their eyes, just like the protesters were, because they're out there trying to bring us the latest information. Again, we appreciate you guys watching this with us on the Fox News Now stream. Obviously, curfew is set in. It's midnight there right now, and people have not gone home. We're not sure if they're walking towards, if they're walking towards an area where they can leave. We're not really sure. Again, if you guys are just joining us, this is all because a black man was shot and killed by police on Tuesday of this week in Charlotte, North Carolina. Protests have been happening every day since then. This is the third night of protests. Last nights were very violent. We streamed those too. I don't know if you guys watched those with us, but there was tear gas being thrown. Protesters were throwing rocks, fireworks. Buildings were being broken into. Glass was being shattered on cars, on store windows. So this is actually more peaceful than last night. As you can see, it looks like a lot of people have gone home and are trying to obey that midnight curfew that the mayor has set in tonight.
A little hard to see here what exactly is going on, but it looks like people are still walking around down there. Again, there's a midnight curfew. They are supposed to be going home. We appreciate you guys watching. I am reading all of your comments right now. Ed says it's 12:09 a.m. there. You're right, Ed. It's time to go home. And comment below. I want to know what you guys think. If you were protesting out there right now, would you obey the curfew and go home, or would you stay out there marching in the streets? I want to know. Comment what you would do if you were there right now. Blake says he would leave. Anne says she would obey the curfew. A lot of people are saying leave and go home. Personally, I would leave because I'm not really sure what would happen if you don't. You know, do you stay out there all night and risk getting arrested? Again, you guys are watching this live right now on the Fox News Now stream. It looks like everyone's sort of heading in the same direction. I don't know if there's a leader in all of this that's leading them somewhere, or if they're all just sort of following each other. This is, again, live protests in Charlotte, North Carolina right now after a man was shot and killed by police on Tuesday. Again, if you guys are watching, it looks like some streets are really quiet and peaceful right now. Or that one road that we were watching looked like there were still a lot of people walking home.
Can you advise public service number for CFD logistics?
Hopefully walking home. We're not actually sure where they're walking right now, but they're still out there. I'm not sure when the police are actually going to start doing something about them still being out because of that curfew. But I appreciate you guys watching with us here on the Fox News Now stream. And I am reading all of your comments as they come in.
Yeah, go ahead.
704-336-2411.
Can't read all of them on the air, but...
Copy 336-2411.
That's no.
Thanks, sir.
All right, you guys. Well, I think we're going to get out of this because it looks like the streets are pretty clear at this point. But we do appreciate you guys watching. Again, I'm looking at all the live videos right now, and it looks like streets are pretty clear at this point. Again, there is a midnight curfew there. So hopefully everybody does go home. Oh, actually, we might see them marching again. Bear with me here. I'm trying to see if we can see it in the live video here. Again, this all happened tonight because a black man was shot and killed on Tuesday by police. This is the third night of protests. We are going to get another reporter out in the field here soon, it looks like, so let me take you back to that video.
M-I-K-E, spell your last name for me.
C-A-M-P-A-G-N-A.
C-A-M-P-A-G-N-A. But if you want to do this, we got to do this now. Linda?
Yeah, real quick, though. I've lost my crowd. They've moved, and I need to get with them, so let's do this.
Linda?
Brian.
Okay, well then we're not going to get him. He's moving, so you got about 3 seconds.
Yeah.
We're wrapping our guest. Hold on. Linda? Well, tell him if you want this, you got to do it now, or CNN's going to get it. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm ready. Y'all ready?
1 minute out.
We're right now.
Let's do it.
Hey. Heather, indeed, the police captain out here who's running the show right now. The demonstrators have actually continued to march on. This is the site of what they called the epicenter last night, where we had all the rioting, where we had the police shooting. Captain, how's it going so far?
Good, and I appreciate that. I'm not running the show, though. There are people with more rank than me calling the shots. I'm just out here trying to monitor the group and see what's going on.
Give us a sense. What is going on with this group?
This is a great group, much different than we had last night. We've got a lot of people inside the group that are helping us out and maintain that control. They're doing the lion's share of the work, and we're just following along.
So many questions about what was going to happen at midnight. We had this midnight curfew. Conceivably, a curfew means you're off the streets, but it seems like you guys are sort of letting people continue to march. Why?
Right. Because it's peaceful, and if it's peaceful, we can follow that. We do have that curfew used as a tool if that's what it comes down to. If things go sideways, we can use that if it comes to it.
So if this goes on till sun up, you'll follow people marching around the streets all night?
Not the ideal situation, but we do what we got to do.
Give us a sense of the difference in the posture. We don't see the riot police out in the same way that we did last night. Is that because things have changed on the streets, different tactics? What's going on?
Yeah, we're going to respond to the feedback that we're getting. We're going to respond to what we're getting from the crowd, and the crowd's been peaceful, and we responded in turn.
National Guard a big help?
I think so. They help us with some fixed spots, so we don't have to keep running around, leapfrogging place to place. They can stay in some key areas and keep those places secure.
What's different about the crowd? What are you hearing that makes this crowd so different? Is the anger just been let out, or are there some community leaders that are helping you? What's happening?
There are a lot of people from the community that are inside this group, and they are doing the lion's share of their work. I can see them physically pulling people back, talking people down, mediating disputes, and standing between some of the more aggressive folks and the officers. The credit really goes to them. I mean, the credit for this march goes to those peacekeepers that are walking inside the group.
What's your guys' plan for the coming 6 or so hours? How does this play out?
We're going to walk. And in fact, I've got to go find my group. So I've got to go do that now.
All right, Captain, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much. And Heather, this is what's sort of most interesting about the way this has been done and so different about tonight than yesterday. Give you a sense of where we are. This is where the shooting that Mike Tobin was taking place. This is where the shooting took place, the Omni right here, and you can see the National Guard out. What also the captain probably was not talking as much about is how many riot police officers are all over the place around this town staged. And you do get a sense that the police felt like, based on what happened last night, that they'd rather not have the kind of confrontations with rioters that they had last night, and they feel if they can back off the tension a little bit, then perhaps things can stay peaceful, as we just heard them talking about. right, we're going to keep walking.
You know what? We ought to jump in the car. We ought to jump in the car and get up there with them.
Do we know where they are?
Looks like we did lose some sound there, you guys. But we were able to hear, I'm glad I stayed on that, because we were able to hear another interview of exactly what's going on there right now.
Yeah, well, ESPN, I think the MLB Network's covering a lot of them. Yeah. Like everybody's signing up to cover. You saw that the other day with UCLA.
There's a looking right now. Re-looking on Giants.
John? Yeah, so we're going to have the two pictures from Bidwell. There's going to be two pictures in one. I have three pictures, so I have
Looks like the reporter's getting ready to talk again, so let me up the sound, see if it works.
Okay, I guess not.
We're going to do a live show.
Alarm reading.
14.
You can clear removal if you have one. We're back in service.
Sorry about that. Again, you guys, thanks for watching. This is the third night of protests that have been going on in Charlotte, North Carolina. I don't know if you guys were watching a live stream with us last night, but that was way more violent than the one we've been seeing tonight. As you can see, a lot of the people have actually already cleared out, but last night, protesters were throwing rocks and fireworks even at police. You could hear explosions, like little mini explosions all night. It was really scary to watch and hear. They were also smashing in car windows and breaking the windows in front of stores. We saw this all live happen last night. One man was actually shot and killed there during the protest. So tonight, they issued that curfew. They've called in the National Guard because they do not want the same thing to happen again tonight. I'm going to take you guys to the live aerial shots here, actually. That's a little bit better video. As you can see, all those people are still out there right now. It looks like a lot less than earlier, but still, you know, a lot still walking out there right now. We're going to stay on this feed for you guys as long as we can. Not sure where all these people are walking. If you guys could comment below and guess where you think these people are walking. Do you think that they're all heading home in the same direction? Do you think they're just going to a new location? What do you think they're doing right now? All right, you guys, if you're just joining us, again, you can see all the people that are still out there right now on the streets of downtown Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm watching live with you guys right now on our live stream. Protests, they actually started about 2 days ago there in Charlotte, North Carolina. So this is the third night of protests. Again, we don't have much sound on this video because we do have a chopper up in the air. You can't hear much about what's going on the ground right now, but we can see that there are still dozens of people out there right now. And as you guys know, it is after midnight there, so we're at curfew time. Not really sure what happens now that the curfew is happening right now. It's past midnight there in Charlotte, North Carolina, and as I told you guys earlier, the mayor did set a midnight curfew. So again, we're just looking at the live aerials there of Charlotte. I'm going to try and find you guys the latest video to see what's going on there down on the ground. Looks like this is actually the only video we have left, you guys. Not sure if the other reporters went home or if we're just waiting for them to get new video up, but this is still live aerials of the streets there right now in Charlotte, North Carolina. It looks fairly peaceful. Looks like maybe they're just all kind of heading home together. Maybe some people are sharing rides, getting a cab, maybe ordering an Uber. I don't know, but point is there is a midnight curfew and they do have to clear the area. Actually, it looks like we got some live video of the ground again. Would you guys rather see the aerials right now, or do you want to go back down on the ground where the people are? Let me know in the comment section. I'm just going to show you guys both. I'm going to put the ground in the upper right hand corner here. So bear with me here for a second. And the sound you're going to hear is from the ground that's in the box in the upper right hand corner.
That this curfew is going to be in effect until Governor McCrory lifts the state of emergency for Charlotte. So that could be several days. It could be up to a week. Who knows how long it could be. So really the only heavy police presence that we're seeing is when they get close to the roadways. So it'll be interesting to see when we get back into the heart of Uptown if authorities try to do anything to enforce this curfew. Because right now these people are being allowed to just openly walk the streets tonight. So again, we are walking directly back into uptown Charlotte right now. Time 12:30 a.m., 30 minutes after the curfew went into effect tonight. But again, these protesters being allowed to walk the streets openly without any interference from law enforcement.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
It's Mary Kate here again for you guys. Just wanted to let you guys know that it is 12:30 there right now. So 30 minutes after curfew, and this is how many people are still out. Again, full video you can see in the screen are live aerials. In the upper right-hand corner is video from the ground.
So we just passed by a couple of National Guard soldiers in front of a building over here. There's a Wells Fargo building right up here to our right. Kind of feels like some of the energy is going down just a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know if maybe everybody's tired like we are from walking so many laps around the city, but it is getting late. Thankfully, we haven't seen a single flashbang go off or anything even close to what we saw. Yeah, I don't know if what we saw on the freeway was a flashbang, but we saw some kind of gas or smoke go off. Again, it was only a few canisters, and it was when they were trying to get folks off of the freeway or the highway.
Fuck Fox News. Please no peace. All y'all do is slay to the other side. Y'all go to news.
About the 45. Let Kirk Putney know we're gonna vote him out. Let the Panthers know. Cam Newton, until you kneel down, we will surround Panther Stadium. There will be no game, I promise.
You plan to protest on Sunday?
We plan to protest on Sunday.
We plan to protest every day. Fuck that.
All right, again, we apologize for the language here. We apologize for the language here.
There will not be a game here Sunday.
Know that. And I'm a Panther fan, but it will not be a game here Sunday. It will not be a game here Sunday.
There will no game.
So you guys are hearing to hear some of the protesters out here.
If they release that tape Friday, it might not. We might let them live. If they release the tape Friday, I don't think they will though. They're not done editing it.
All right, so as you guys hear from the protesters here, they're saying even though they're Panthers fans, they're going to be they're going to be protesting out at the stadium, and they're saying they're going to protest until there's not a game there. Huh?
Child lost in vehicle. 7441 Quail Meadow Lane. Army. Echo. Child lost in vehicle. 7441 Quail Meadow Lane. Army. Echo.
Can I talk on the mic? Is you protesting Sunday?
Are you
Awesome. Hold up.
Can you promise no? All right, man. Let me ask you one question. A protester just told us they plan to be out at the stadium on Sunday protesting the Panthers game. Do you plan to do that?
To be honest with you, the Panthers didn't do nothing wrong to the city. I doubt that's going to happen.
Okay. So the curfew went into effect about 30 minutes ago. Obviously, everybody.
Until everybody decides that it's been enough. We'll be out here tomorrow, man. No violence, man. No violence at all.
Yeah, what do you think about the difference between what we saw last night and tonight? Tonight is it's night and day, isn't it?
Way more peaceful tonight.
And what do you think changed?
That man was killed right there by another officer.
The city says it was a civilian on civilian. I understand protesters are saying it was.
Wasn't out here like I was.
Can't believe everything the news say. Can't believe everything the news say. It's people out here who've seen it happen, who's right there with that man.
The gunshot came
who's right there with that man.
So you guys believe that the shooting last night is what is leading to the more peaceful stuff tonight?
Yes, because we tired of this, man, and we actually trying to make a difference.
How they killed that man while he's sitting in the car waiting on his kid, and y'all trying to serve a warrant, and y'all still ain't found the man who y'all looking for. But you gonna kill this other man though.
If it comes down to
this stuff is going on nationwide, and everybody tired of it. police involved shootings. It's not about race or none of that. It ain't about race or none of that. They will kill you if you black. They'll kill you if you white. It ain't about race or none of that. It needs to stop.
If it comes down to it tonight,
Police are equipped with tasers. They're equipped with tasers. They're equipped with knives. You can shoot somebody in the leg and it's gonna get them up off for you. Why do you have to kill somebody, shoot them multiple times at that? I done seen a police involved shooting where you jump on the roof of somebody's car and shoot through the car 20 times for what? That's overkill.
question for you guys. You said you plan to be out here as long as you need to. If authorities decide they're going to start arresting people, are you guys willing to be arrested tonight?
We're not worried about no curfew. We out here standing for a cause. We out here standing for a cause. We're not worried about no curfews.
When this was going on back in the
I'm
day.
pretty sure it's past 12 o'clock by now. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever.
No violence. We're just trying to make sure everything get handled the right way.
Yep. All right, well, thank you guys both for your time. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, you guys heard it there. They're not concerned about this curfew tonight, so it sounds like they plan to just keep walking. We are back here at the epicenter now. The epicenter was closed down tonight because of some of the damage, the looting, the breaking in, everything we saw at epicenter last night. We got a few National Guard soldiers up here to the right. David, you mind panning into the National Guard really quick? So this is, for those of you who aren't from Charlotte, excuse me, this is the epicenter. It's officially closed down tonight. This is where a lot of the clubs, the bars, movie theater, bowling alley, a lot of the stuff to do in downtown is here at the epicenter, but it's closed down tonight because of some of the damage that we witnessed from the violent riots last night. Now, thankfully, we haven't seen that tonight. And, all right, it looks like the protest group is stopping in. Once again, we are back here in the middle of College and, is this Trade Street here or Tryon? College and Trade, okay. So we're back in the middle of the intersection here. And this is where, once again, those violent protests were last night. Very different scene tonight, though. So 24 hours ago, we saw flashbangs and smoke going off and people getting hurt. Tonight, it's very peaceful. It's very quiet. Everybody's out past curfew. But again, nothing to be concerned about right now in terms of any violence or like that. So let's let you guys just take a look around and listen right now. All right, so it looks like once again the crowd is trying to decide which way they want to go now.
Farmville, Ladder 82.
Again, down the street over my right shoulder is Time Warner Cable Arena. That's where the horn.
Go ahead. Ladder 82, you'll be looking for a silver Nissan Altima. It should be in front. Vehicles not running. Ladder 82, go.
269.
Channel 90 1083, call the watch center.
83 1083, then I'm the watch commander for L90. San Fernando on the TC. 6797 Los Feliz in San Fernando. To 5251.
We're going to be 1010 24-hour fitness for business outreach.
34 1010 24-hour fitness. Forty-four suspect there now, 11432 Albert Street. Suspect walking south onto Hunter toward Chandler. Still in the area. Male black, 30 years, bald. Muscular build, wearing a light colored sleeveless shirt and light colored pants. Carrying an orange and blue backpack. Question 53 730 1547. Park in Beverly. Lafayette Park in Beverly. 237 5371 or 8233. Work code 4, you can cancel 25. Chevrolet to North Hollywood.
To respond for an open door.
A car should only be measured by one thing. How it makes you feel.
Requesting an additional unit to respond for an open door incident 5342 9943 en route.
Empower the drive.
Can you see if you can get an RP to respond?
Engine 20, still person, 7224 Old Pineville Road. On D, Bravo. Engine 20, still person, 7224 Old Pineville Road. On D, Bravo.
Responding to calling 41 call.
One 436 Virginia Avenue. Final location, Homestead Drive, Kenneth Road. Good one. Can the suspect vehicles are black, 4-door possible accurate. 3 Henry William David 786, 3 Henry William David 786. Driver's male, Hispanic, 20 years, black shirt, black pants, Vera 390. Monocones, code 2, incident 5379,
Engine
90
18, abdominal pain, 8905 Cliff Cameron Drive. On F, Foxtrot. Engine 18, abdominal pain, 8905 Cliff Cameron Drive. On F, Foxtrot.
839, roger. Community man in the vehicle, car the door in Cypress, purchase at 53700, 1154. Patent 58, roger. $4,685. $4,685.
Again, it looks like they are not obeying that curfew.
Pacific 175015, return call 817 West Glen, Phoenix, D. David, 4415, 5150 now. 817 West
All right,
Glen.
you guys, it's Mary Kate again. I just wanted to give you guys an update here. This is the third night of protests here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Definitely a lot less violent than Wednesday night's protests, but again, the mayor has issued a midnight curfew, and it looks like they're still out there. We're not sure how long they're going to be staying there, but we'll stay on this video for you as long as we can.
70, and already 1547.
18 alarm, will you close 27's bay door, please?
10-4 closes engine 27's bay door.
L140, roger.
There's a 2-person down Allen Avenue, Walnut Street, east of Allen, in a black Monte Carlo, red one.
Really not bad. Number 252 has 2004 over at a 4-door, so 4 Greenland. Winnie, are you clear? Pacific minute, the 415 man with a knife, target 735 South Figueroa Street, 735 South Figueroa Street. Inside of this target, suspect is a male Hispanic, white clothes with blue jeans. Brandishing knife is undercover security. Line disconnected. Stand by for additional code 3 incident 5397 and RD161. This is subject. Alpha 459 activity at the East Garage, 501 North 3rd, 501 North 3rd. Cross of San Jose. $1022. 1422, 1022. Subject is gone.
3529. 6 ball free Cam 904. 6 ball free Cam 904.
555, 6 call, Frank Sam 904, not hostage, 2000 Volkswagen. Process, contact DMV, release the liability to Orange, and possibly showing salvage. Royal 44, 1595, Chevy Chase, number 34 for a GTA. 1295, Chevy Chase, 44.
Copy, yeah, the block leader.
I will take that for 44.
44, Kenny.
Copy, thank you.
First 55 Adams, I need advised.
1013, 29-7 Mary, Ocean Mary, 844. 7 Mary, Ocean Mary, 844.
And all 13-7 Mary, Ocean Mary, 844, not hot to 2015 15 Nissan to Duarte.
Not sure why everyone just started cheering there. Maybe a car was beeping their horn.
Colorado. 333 is Colorado. 35.
Bundle Chevy Chase.
34.
Brandon Eulalio.
Come in. Now 130, did you respond to Hobart? And if so, are you clear? And now 99, I'll for you clear.
Can you give me the last four of the thing?
Engine 12, MVA, 4343 Park Road. On C, Charlie. Engine 12, MVA, 4343 Park Road. On C, Charlie.
I'm engine 18. Disregard. I was just going to
Again,
confirm
you
your
guys are still watching this. This has been going on for like, I want to say 3 hours now. 3-4 hours.
Agent 12, alarm.
Mayor put on a midnight curfew. Obviously, they're not obeying it.
Do they have an active leak going right now?
Unless they're heading somewhere.
They didn't advise the vehicle hit the gas pump.
The mayor
vehicle
put
took
out
off.
this
Seems
curfew
he didn't have
midnight.
anything further.
They're heading somewhere.
Okay, copy that. We're going to be there shortly, but if you can call ahead, if they haven't shut the pumps off already, have them do that.
We'll need a representative from
Again, we do appreciate you guys watching right now. I am reading all of your comments. If you want, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just hit that subscribe button. That way you can see us live every day. We stream videos from all across the U.S. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Hit that subscribe button if you want. That way you can see live video like this every day. It's you know, like I said before, it's one thing to read about what's going on in the news. It's another thing to see it live as it's happening. You guys are witnessing these live protests right now. Anything could happen.
George 533, Sam William, Mary, 101.
Oh, that looked like a scary mask there. See, a lot of people are wearing masks and
Just spoke with the guy at the Fox shop. He's advising no active leak that he
just
can
in
tell.
case there's tear gas.
We just want y'all to check it out, make sure it's safe.
Red one.
Copy that, alarm. Thanks for checking.
10-4, sir. No problem.
334 987.
Code 6 on that plane on Sacramento North Pleasure.
In Martha Street. Financial comments 110-543-2 and 1047.
I'm
still with you.
The Texas Police, San 16 ran earlier.
Copy the Texas band.
What's the goal now? You keep on marching?
Stand by while we run it through the DMV.
How late are you going to go tonight? Driver, huh?
86.
Where'd you drive in?
449 says it just left 01 La Loma Road, 13-4, 5438 on 1119.
26 Roger. 2 and 3 show transporting 2. Emails your time, my mileage 91027 to Van Nuys Jail.
Station copy 3497.
Yeah, you as well. Be safe. Hi, buddy.
75 TU21 communication 75.
75 copy.
Go ahead.
I'm on the vehicle.
Engine 12 too long. This is going to be a police matter. The store managers will remain on site. Have Chief Eagle face-to-face with him when they get here.
Alright, engine 12, that's that for. Copy, confirming the GTA investigation. 45. For 44, if you can assist 44 out with the possible GTA suspect. 44.
10-7.
44 and 45 on scene, let off to Glendale Terrace.
$75 or 45?
From Van Nuys, calling the code 37, a black Lexus 15 and David Charles 890. 11, we have one male occupant in the vehicle. Vehicle has one male occupant.
140 around 130.
Regarding the VIN, it's not matching the Texas plate you ran earlier. It is coming back to a temporary tag of 82 Young 4590, a 2014 VW out of Katy, Texas.
A11 westbound Louver from El Dorado.
Go for code 4. It's code 4 Los Angeles and San Fernando.
All right, you guys, well, we're all watching this together right now.
Northbound Tamarack from Louver.
Again, if you're just joining us, this is the aftermath of a shooting of a black man on Tuesday in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is the third night of protests. The mayor set a midnight curfew.
February 34 is at
We appreciate you guys watching with us here on the Fox News Now stream. This is our last live feed right now. All the other videos have gone to black. It looks like They are heading somewhere else again. They've calmed down. As you can see, it looks like they're just walking together now. I wonder if I'm not sure if all the people there know where they're headed, or maybe they do. I'm unsure. But again, you guys are watching this live right now on the Fox News Now stream. And if you want, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you can watch us Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Window 1, 1035 DL status.
57, go ahead.
Six, code 4, Colorado and Brand.
Pretty good, truck 26. That correct the location. I need to change the street. Was on Viewcrest, 346 of Viewcrest, not on Park Ridge.
From Western remain inside the Smart and Final suspecting on southbound Western towards Melrose. Suspect male, black shirt, black hair, 5'9" to 5'10", 150 pounds, 38, 35 years, white t-shirt, dark pants, black backpack. No weapon seen, property taken, toiletries, incident 5278.
7 George 5106 Charles indicated, verify location.
Right where the subject is in the garage.
On Hudson 2002 02 Toyota 4-door to Laverne.
Their location for GWP is going to be 1447 Ardmore. A large tree contacting the wires.
Engine 26. Get a location and meet with the PR.
L22 1L24 to detect a will be on a suicidal subject at 414 West Montana 414, West Valencia Unit 104, possible injury in Maine. Secondhand information informant stating her unknown method. And last call was 10 minutes ago.
I'll need a mirror phone. 24 Burbank, get it.
And correction, the RP is going to be Aurora Charter Oak, and the suicidal subject has been calling the hospital. Edward.
9212.
Again, if you guys are
14
watching,
Tom 9212.
protesters heading
Texas 14 Tom 9212. Stand by.
somewhere. They're all walking together right now. Appreciate you guys watching with us here on the Fox News Now stream. This is sort of the aftermath of the protest that started about 3-4 hours ago. Really appreciate you guys sticking with us on this. Not really sure where they're headed. Again, there was a midnight curfew set in place tonight. So I think that's why they left the area. This is the only live feed that we have left. The photographer is just staying on this, seeing where these people are going.
Blanket 17, copy.
Six on 2, Victory and Odessa, and can I get available
looks like
black
the
and
reporter's
white for
talking.
MDCU?
And like this way, meaning the direction of the highway. And you got other people who say they want to keep marching in town. They keep marching in town, they'll do it without incident. They march across the bridge, you're probably not going to see much trouble. If they go back and mess with the highway again, the situation's going to change. No. In fact, I've talked with a few people who say that they are in from out of town. One of the organizers from Greensboro, I just talked with a kid who was here. He said he was from about an hour away. And what's up, buddy? Hey, let me ask you something. Where are you from?
I'm from here in Charlotte. I've been here for 8 years.
Now, with the demonstrators out here, where are most of them from?
Last night, a lot of people from out of state. A lot of people came to Charlotte, to be violent, to be aggressive. Tonight, I think a lot of people are from here in Charlotte. A lot of people out here are with the message from here in Charlotte, of the injustice that we feel here in Charlotte. And that's why I honestly think that's why it's remained so peaceful tonight. Is because people here in Charlotte are hurting and just want to be heard and want to be seen. Yeah.
It looks like right now you're making a decision about whether to go back to the highway.
Yeah. I think the idea is like to stay in uptown where it's been mostly calm, mostly peaceful, or to kind of venture out where it looks like they're trying to keep us from going to, and just see what happens. I think personally, I believe that we should, if they're trying to contain us, but also be calm with us, I feel personally we should probably stay in the area that they have us in, because once we deviate from what they're trying to do, that's when aggression will come in. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want
What's the point you're trying to get across?
What point am I trying to get? Just that that we're trying to be peaceful. That there's a very important message that we're trying to portray. That there's a level of injustice that's being done towards not just black people, but people of color in general, and that there's almost kind of like an ignorance toward it, kind of like it's just been skated over. It's just kind of being pushed under the rug. That lawmakers, that officials are kind of trying to just skate over it instead of dealing with it and making a change towards progress.
What's the change you want? You want more training for police officers?
Yeah, more training for police officers, more training in like ethics. Whereas approaching a situation hostile is a lot more it takes a lot more to be hostile towards a situation than approaching it, assessing the situation, and then acting.
Now, the gentleman who died out here in
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, the fact that he was killed, police say he was killed by another demonstrator.
Yeah.
Does that dissuade you from coming out here?
I actually arrived right after that happened. I did see that they did say that a demonstrator did kill him, and I do know that there was a lot of fighting between demonstrators yesterday. But a lot of people weren't there for it, and a lot of people didn't actually see what happened. He was kind of behind the police lines, so I do think that same thing. There's a level of non-information about that, what actually happened, and it very well could have been it was between demonstrators, but just the fact that it could have been from police, there's that level again.
Now, in this case that brought everyone out here, in the case of Mr. Scott,
yes, sir.
The decedent is black. The officer who fired the shot is black.
Yes,
the
sir.
police chief is black.
Yes, sir.
Does that change the dynamic at all?
I think it. Oh, 1 second, sorry. Turn that way. Sorry. I think that's actually very important. That's a very important part of it. That it's not just white officers, it's not just white people as a whole who are against us. There's a problem with the police system in general. It's not just white people. It's not just black people being targeted. It's the police. It's the officials attacking people of color as a general. People being.
I really feel that people of color are attacked by the police. Police officers come on the job and they want to harm black people.
Maybe not attack. Maybe that's a strong word. I think maybe more so. There's a level of just like non-acceptance. Approaching a situation hostile instead of approaching a situation with understanding of trying to know what's going on, rather just coming in ready to go for a hostile situation.
What about the potential that police officers are nervous?
I mean, I do understand that. You know, there's been a lot of situations, you know, even last night where I saw where police officers, there was a couple, like 3 or 4 who got separated from the pack, and protesters approached them, you know, and even myself, I feared for them, you know, and I think there's definitely a level, you know, of intimidation towards civilians to the police, but also at the same time, you got to remember that these people are supposed to be trained to handle situations. They're supposed to be trained to be able to understand and to be able to adapt to these situations. You know, civilians, you know, they to a certain level, they act off of emotion. They act off of, you know, what they feel at that moment. And you know, there should be a higher standard. Should be held at a higher standard. If you made this choice to be a law enforcement, if you made this choice, you know, to protect the people, your first and foremost notion should be to protect the people. You know.
Right, thanks for making your point. I appreciate it. All right, thank you.
My name's
Greg.
All
right, thank you. Kelly, go ahead.
President Northeast Supervisor respond. 1149 Commonwealth.
Yeah. Well, I got to address it to somebody. Let me see if someone can come by. Well, it doesn't look like there's anybody within reach right now. But take another look around the scene. It looks like a lot of people are sitting down, and that's an indication that you know, this strategy of letting everybody walk it off might be working. Looks to me like people are getting tired as we look around here.
Battalion 1, engines 13, 22, and 11, and ladder 18. Structure fire. Distribution Center Drive and Statesville Road. On D, Bravo. Battalion 1, engines 13, 22, and 11, and ladder 18. Structure fire.
Well, that's a tough question. You know, you just have to get in the hearts and minds of people. Sometimes it's just a matter of fact that the steam was let off, or it could be because it all went public, and people are a little bit ashamed that it got out of hand. They came out trying to make a point, and next thing you know, you've got opportunists busting out some of the sporting goods store. So I think there's a little bit of that. I think you've seen a lot of people, when things start to get a little too fired up, you'll have different organizers. And people who seem to have a little respect in the crowd come and tell people, peaceful, keep it calm, let's not get out of hand. So I think there's a little bit of people who aren't proud with the way things went last night. And you always have, in every one of these big demonstrations that I have seen, you get opportunists who show up and they hijack the cause.
Rolling 5 Murray, Tom X-ray 505. 5 Murray, Tom X-ray 505.
Battalion 1. K9 rolling on 5 Mary Tom X-ray 505, not hostage 2004 Chevrolet Utility, 2240 North Catalina.
And I think we see that time and again, and I think the police officers, the police community, very much wants to bridge this gap. The question is, how do you do it? I think if you listen to people like the former superintendent in Chicago, Gary McCarthy, he thinks that the police have been hamstrung along the way, and they can't make contact with the general public. And I've heard some of the people in the Fraternal Order of Police say this business of making contact cards, fill out a 2-page report every time they stop and talk to someone. Well, that prevents them from getting out and engaging in the community, building relationships in the community, and it certainly prevents them from doing the old-fashioned police work where you find out what's going on in your community, and that's how you conduct your investigations. You got it.
Sorry, was that a green Silco 3 or Silco 6?
Yeah.
Four, 5, 6, 7. Responding. Good address going to be 4155 Statesville. You've got a hydrant right at Boxmeer in Statesville. 140, I show that 1953 is en route to your location.
I think we were supposed to stay with these guys.
3035, 10-6 station.
3035. Me is responding for this premise. We don't have any sort of hazmat information, unknown what the chemical could be.
We make a police by showing each other love. We're doing that.
Come on, y'all. We got, yo. Let's go, y'all.
Blocking the door, and her 2.5-year-old son is inside of there as well.
The PR that officers are going to make an entry into the house and hold there. One for the location.
37, roger.
29% left on this phone.
Street us, Brand.
My back is hurting now. I'm carrying this for 13 miles. No way. Tomorrow it's got to be one backpack.
First lane, Ventura Avenue. Good one.
What's that?
Well, you guys heard it from him. That was the latest updates of what's going on there in Charlotte. Again, we thank you guys for watching this with us tonight. This is the Fox News Now stream. We stream live events from all over the U.S. Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And if you want, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. That way you can watch us every day of the week streaming these live events. We stream all of the political rallies. We stream fires. We stream the protests. We stream everything that you could think of. Anything that's happening live in the U.S., we stream it for you.
The party complaint 274 in Ralph Belmont and Broadway.
97, 1,000.
34 on 435.
Ladder 18 is on scene. I believe the correct address is going to be 4227. You're going to see the CMPD officers in front of the building. We got fire in the outside outside part of a building at this time on the outside. Ladder 18 V command.
Demeanor, Figaro inside.
Updated address 4227 Faithful Road. 18, correction, ladder 18 has command.
1014, 1016. If you could do the check of well-being on this,
22 to command.
Correction on address.
All right, you guys. Looks like they are heading back now. That was the last live video we had of those protests in Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, we're going to bring you the latest information tomorrow, but this is the end of the Fox News Now stream for tonight. We'll be back on the air again at 9 a.m. tomorrow. We appreciate you guys watching. Have a good night.
Roger.
Okay, copy that. Where I'm at is going to be a totally different address in. I got a fire outside of, appears to be like a cardboard baler. Here, what you got, I got this one.
For anybody to come out, but have her stay. Start on the scene with you. We're going to be prepared to reverse out if need be.
Command, we're going to make 2 sets of numbers. Do you need any additional companies?
4-6.
Bye.